Hello and welcome to Gamecom. With you today we have
Deshin,
Doug,
me, Dan, and
Chris! Or Dash.
Dash. Okay. And today, as you can, I'm pretty sure you can see, we will be taking a look at Lego: The Lord of the Rings. Oh, don't you just love the Shire, guys?
no, I'm tall. I don't
yeah, he should hate the Shire. I totally love it. Everything's tiny. It's awesome.
You know, I wonder if they still have the set, like,
From
still
the movie.
from the
They do.
movies.
Yeah, didn't they turn it into like an amusement park thing?
I think they did.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
No, isn't it a retirement village or something stupid? No,
Well,
I'm sure they did
No,
something
it
stupid
isn't.
with it.
It can't be.
No, it's a tourist place.
Okay.
I'm sure it is.
You
But-
just have old people there.
but-
as tourist attractions.
I love
I mean,
it. I
they
love
slowly grow smaller, so then they'll be hobbit size eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a look at from the beginning.
It began with the forging of the Great Rings.
Am I the only one who thinks Lego
How,
rings
how
would
did
be
they?
uncomfortable?
How did they put 3 gold things out and get red, blue, and silver?
I don't know. It's Lego.
It's probably like emerald, jade, and
But,
you
but
know.
from gold.
From they put 3 gold
Oh,
nuggets.
that
in
was
there.
just one ring. You did not see all 10 of them being made.
Okay.
out.
So
watch this-
Oh, there,
watch this
there,
guy,
there.
watch.
Okay. For shame.
This is one thing I have to mention. The humor in the Lego games is awesome. Like, you know, when you watch this movie, you like this whole scene is like, oh, like, whoa, this is mysterious, and then the guy drops his ring, and you're like, haha, that's funny. That's not in the movie.
Yeah, I love it when
They should totally put that in the movie. It wouldn't ruin the tone at all.
No.
sarcasm.
Forged in secret a master ring.
But I'm just
How come
looking.
he looks so different? That's not a Lego
It's
man.
It's not
Lego
Lego.
Technic. It's Lego Technic.
Oh, it's
He's a
Technic.
bionicle. He's a bionicle.
But you know what? It makes me wonder.
Sauron Barnacle.
I would actually totally
It
wrong.
makes me
I would
wonder if
buy
they
it.
make something like that, like make this like figure about a half a foot tall, but just because it's been in the game. That'd be interesting.
They totally did it with the movie.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Lego, they're making Doctor Who Lego.
Oh, are they? Gee, about time. Doctor Who. Did you know that I'm going off a tangent. Did you know that Doctor Who is the most successful TV show of all time?
I can believe it.
60 odd
More than
seasons.
Friends? That's impossible.
60 odd seasons.
Yeah, I remember.
Check this, just orcs just flying. Look at that.
Okay, whoa, suddenly in game.
Okay, so
Oh,
this
okay,
is
we
where.
Are you
yeah.
looting the battlefield already? There's not even dead people yet.
Yeah. Did they just throw money forward to go and distract you?
Is it supposed to be money?
It's coins. So the coins basically you collect them so that you can
Make more rings, I'm
unlock
assuming.
really cool stuff. Yeah.
Aw. I thought you could just make more rings. How they made them the first time.
Sure, you'd flood the market with rings of power then, and they'd end up being well. That's the best way to defeat Sauron. You flood the
Give
market
everyone
with rings of power. Rings of power suddenly mean nothing.
Just chuck a whole
Sauron is
bunch of
defeated.
rings, and Saruman is like, all these guys going to all these rings. Where is it? No, I think. Yeah, well. Sometimes, actually, a lot of people joke that, you know what, there's so many things they could have done better. Like, for instance,
Take the eagles.
this was actually
Oh, don't get me started.
yes. That's exactly what I was gonna say. What is it? The How It Should Have Ended series.
Yeah.
And they're like sitting around in the what do you call it, in the Rivendell at the council, and they're like, one of you must do this. And it's like, and Gandalf is like, I have an idea, and they just take the eagles and they just drop the ring in the.
Job done.
Pretty certain the
needs
book
10
would
hours
not
of
have
movie?
sold if that was the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
so
hold on, what is actually going on here?
okay,
Because
so basically you have to use so Elendil. You've got the sword there. You can see Elendil. That's the sword that can destroy these type of structures,
Yeah.
these objects.
I don't know.
So you got to use the sword.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Daniel had a bit of problem trying to switch to the right character.
did notice
Back
that.
Yeah, there was that like there was I think it was a bug actually.
I think it was a bug. I don't think it was a controller problem or anything like that.
There's a flag attached to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
a
but
piece of compliance.
Elrond and they're just sitting there and just like, oh, we'll just watch him fight.
You guys go fight there. I'll sit here.
Yeah, all of these are just to be
Dude, your back just got hit twice.
I did a bit of jump cutting because some of these battles can go on forever.
But the power of the ring could not.
See, it's
Now,
Lego
Daniel,
Technic. He's
do
totally
you-
a Bionicle.
It is. You are correct. That is.
Daniel, do you guys remember watching this scene for the first time in the
Yes.
theater?
Yes.
Very memorable. I like that guy was
Extremely.
so intimidating.
Yeah. And look at that. That's actually more intimidating. My,
What the hell?
Towards,
I do like how chilled all the elves are. They're just kind of like.
and then they were
Okay, and now.
And they leave a space where it's like, dude, it's your turn. Just go for the knees, the ankles, anything. Just go for it.
Never mind the fact that he's got razor blades all over his ankles.
Okay, wait, hold on. Why are you even fighting here? Surely the storyline is that you die.
Well, that's one thing you got to learn about the Lego games is that they'll take an
extend it.
aspect. They extend it just to make it more game.
Eventually,
content.
eventually he will get beat.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
you'll see.
just trying to think. Like, in
Wait, are you playing
the
as
movie,
the
you
king?
kind of just get backhanded.
Yeah, I'm
to-
playing as him.
Are you playing as the father or are you
Yeah, the
playing?
father.
Okay.
So this is what's his? It's Elendil. Yeah, it is Elendil. Ouch.
It's not quite.
Are you supposed
I
to?
like
hit-
those little Lego pieces. That
All
fall
to
out.
fire.
Oh,
My word, he was killing Sauron, and then suddenly a cutscene happens.
I win.
and-
You lose.
Yeah, but
Oh.
watch this. His eyes were open for a minute.
Why does Sauron have 4 fingers?
Oh, that's like
More
saying
difficult to
why do they only have
More
two?
difficult.
Why do they only have
Yeah, but I
two?
mean, he's a Bionicle. He can have as many fingers as he wants.
More difficult to animate.
They could put like a foot
Wow,
there on
it's
one
huge.
side.
Enemy, free peoples of Middle Earth was defeated.
smoking eyes.
The ring passed to Isildur.
Does the ring
What is he
shrink?
gonna do with it?
Yeah,
He's
I think
gonna
it's
wear it around his neck.
Oh no, it shrinks.
Yeah, it shrinks.
Didn't you notice in the movie it actually shrinks as well?
Yeah, that's true.
I did not notice that.
They should totally have given it to an ogre.
Yeah, you can
that
see
would
he
have made
goes
it more obvious.
You see, this is another example of where they're extending the story. So, I mean, this could have possibly
Fight your way
happened.
up to Mount Doom.
And I like
With
the
half
fact
a
that,
sword.
that you're fighting with half a sword, exactly.
Yeah.
But why? Surely there's enough people there that you can just
Yeah,
borrow
but-
a full-size sword.
Didn't you see him throwing elves away just now?
Well, to
Like,
be fair, even a half a sword, what's that sword called? Do we know what the sword's called?
I've forgotten.
You just
I've
said
drawn a
it, I
blank.
forgot.
I've drawn a blank.
You literally just said it.
Well, anyways, that's a special sword. A half a sword like that is better than the swords that the orcs are. Is it orcs? Yeah, that the orcs are using.
Surely elves have pretty decent swords.
But doesn't it
Oh,
work?
yeah.
Doesn't it work on like magic rules? Yeah, where
Yeah,
as
yeah, it
soon as
does.
the thing is broken, it loses all power.
No,
Maybe not
no,
necessarily.
it needs to be reforged to have its full power, but it's still cool.
But it's still powerful.
And it looks
Oh,
badass.
he pushed me off the
But
cliff.
I mean, the elven swords glow in the dark when you're near enemies or something like that.
Oh, good thing you were playing as.
Oh, did you check that dart? That was awesome.
I missed it. I was paying attention.
Now, the one thing about playing these Lego games, right? Especially if you're playing Lord of the Rings one because you've got a sword and everything.
Yeah.
You can just like vent out any frustrations you have on objects around you.
The
I mean,
Lego,
really.
Lego Lord of the Rings beat 'em up.
Yeah. You can.
They should totally make Lego versus Tekken.
Yeah, you know.
Destructible
Lego
environments.
everything. Lego everything. Let's just make Lego. I was gonna say Lego Minecraft, but then I realized that
The ground
basically is a Lego.
Minecraft.
No, but they have
That's
Lego
just-
Minecraft.
Yes, you can buy them. Yeah,
Yeah.
those little figures.
Oh yeah.
But but yeah, you're right. The swords, the elven swords, are actually
Was that a jump boost?
Yeah. So
In
what happens
Mordor?
is but what happens is elves can jump higher than the humans, right? So that's
Yeah.
just a little thing showing you that the elf can jump up there.
Oh,
Is it
okay.
because elves
And
are like?
random
So it's
checker
a little
plate
little puzzle.
in the middle of Mount Doom
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Why not?
that.
for life-size chess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think there's enough blocks on there for chess. I think
Well-
they're playing checkers.
Well, this is a video game, so they have to keep people entertained. Let's just throw a bunch of money all over the place and have a bunch of treasure chests and everything.
I mean, no, that I can understand. Maybe what's his name,
Aha.
Bionicle guy was walking around with a hole in his pocket and slowly dropping all his coins.
Now, he must be a really wealthy person.
I mean, come on.
King of Mordor, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
He's got money to spend.
Well, he probably doesn't pay his
Just look at
orcs.
it. Look at
I
the
don't think he pays his orcs.
And he happens to travel all over the exact same paths that every other character takes throughout the whole game,
You just kind of need to look at
including
how.
where Frodo and all the characters travel.
Yeah, he planned very far ahead. He needed to. He did reconnaissance over the whole of Middle-earth.
Didn't pay off.
No.
Honest.
No, he didn't expect them to be knee high.
All right.
I must say the guys who develop these Lego games are very clever.
Why?
Because, like, to be able to take an environment and still make it look Lego.
What they did, it's like half. The
Yeah.
background environment is all normal environment, and then just the few things that you interact with are Lego.
Because I think if
Yeah.
everything looked Lego,
It would be. Well, to be
it would,
honest,
it would look a bit like.
I think the reason why they did that is they wanted to recapture that Lego, like kids playing Lego in their backyards.
Yes, yes,
Like
yes.
they'd put Lego up in trees and stuff like that. And so
One thing interesting to note is that in the game they actually add stuff that's from the extended edition, which is actually really cool.
That works so well. Wow.
And kids, that's what will happen in reality if you ever go invisible.
You don't stop existing. They just can't see you anymore.
So I'm not sure if there's any other scenes we'll see that were in the extended edition
we'll
that weren't in the standard movie.
So hold on, in the extended edition, was there that whole trek across the mountain, with
No,
the
okay,
checkerboard
no.
and the jumping elves?
Yeah,
No,
that
that's
was
the
the
deleted
extended
scenes.
edition.
The ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the misty mountains. For 500
I like
years,
the
poison
block that he's got
mined.
at the back of his neck. Like you can stick a Lego piece there.
But something happened then. The ring did not
Wow, that
hit.
must be a heavy Lego piece.
It was picked up by the most
I was wondering.
unimaginable
They redid The Hobbit.
That's not how it happened in the movie. He totally stole it in the movie.
Yeah.
Bilbo Baggins.
And I was thinking, I wonder if Peter Jackson is gonna go all Lucas on us and replace
change-
the Hobbit scene and put it in the Lord of the Rings.
I don't know. That would be really weird.
That'd be weird.
Re-released edition. What's different? Oh, just one scene.
Just one shot.
Hey, he'd get all the fanatics to buy a whole new set.
Hey, you got things.
Yeah, Elendil.
Characters?
Isildur, that's his son.
Yeah, that's the song. We knew that.
Yeah.
I just did not know his dad's name.
Elendil.
Okay, why do you want to buy characters though?
Because it's really cool. You can play as other characters. It's actually
But
quite
like in the
fun.
storyline.
No,
So
so
characters that weren't there. So you're like, oh, let me just go to Mordor here, and I'll just be playing as
Frodo.
Galadriel.
No,
just
no,
Galadriel.
yeah, Galadriel.
Randomly.
Oh,
Oh no,
Galadriel.
but something even worse. You'll just be playing as Elrond. And you're like, didn't you stay in Rivendell, sir?
Well, but now I'm here.
I think it's just
I
with
think-
free play. When you do free play, that's what you can do.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
But they do give you all of the main characters from the beginning. Like as the story progresses, you then play as Frodo and Sam, and eventually you'll play as Aragorn and Legolas.
Yes, yes. All the arrangements are made. I'm old, Gandalf. I need a holiday.
That's harmful.
Voice acting.
Except
a little
holiday
bad.
parts, not old.
I feel old. I need a holiday. No, the way you say that means I think that you don't feel that old. Just need a holiday.
Yeah, just I love it.
You're right, Gandalf.
I love how they take the original movie dialogue and they just animate it in such a funny way, and it doesn't feel out of place.
No.
It's still in your pocket. Yes.
You know what? That is actually making fun of the movie. Because I don't know if you notice in that scene in the movie when he turns his hand and the ring is on his hand,
And
it's like sticks.
it's stuck to
and
his
then
sweat.
And then eventually,
So he had to.
so that's like a little subtle thing there. That's really clever.
Oh, they did not shake hands, like in the movie.
I think it's harder to do with like Lego claws.
Yeah, they'll probably get stuck together. They
Yeah,
can't.
that's less fun.
Gandalf?
After all that, he just leaves it on the floor for the rest of the day. It's like,
Long
No, but he
you
does.
see what Gandalf did when
Yeah.
he tried to pick it up.
He
When
tried to
like-
pick it up in the movie and he
oh
couldn't.
yeah.
He sees the eye of
That-
Sauron.
See, that's part of the deep stuff in Lord of the Rings.
That
is
gave me such
Gandalf,
a
Gandalf
fright.
gets tempted by the ring as well. To some extent.
Yeah.
Well done.
He just shoves his hand into boiling tea.
He's a boss like that.
This is the one.
That's actually quite clever. In hot tea, and it comes out in the words pear.
Cover all the
Instead of
lands
the
of
fire.
and darkness. Frodo, you must never find it. You don't.
What? A carrot. See, they did. Okay, there were some things they did change as well. Like,
Samwise carrot.
no,
And
coming
it
out
comes
of
through
chimney.
the window in the movie.
Eavesdropping. Ha ha ha.
Why didn't you see a reflection of the Eye of Sauron?
No, it's a reflection of Land of Mordor with the Tower of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Through a very
weird.
conveniently placed window.
That's also. This is also another reference.
No, I love this really ridiculous close-up that. But it's like that in the movie.
Exactly.
Like the border of the screen is touching his eyebrows and his bottom lip. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, come on, Peter Jackson, that's really like
Okay,
too close.
See,
Yeah,
random
no,
gold
quite-
around the Shire.
Oh no, do you know what happened here? Here, Gandalf had a hole in his pocket and spilled all his money.
Oh, that explains it. So Gandalf was.
Yeah, it was his chef. It was his chef from the mountain that he took.
Yeah, it's,
They're
yeah.
called guide studs, not coins.
Guide
Guide
studs.
studs.
Follow
Oh,
the guide
no,
studs.
guide studs are the
Oh,
like.
those are the blue ones.
Are the blue ones? Are the blue ones not coins? Okay.
No, the gold
Okay.
ones are ones.
Ah,
So I couldn't get Frodo to dance like everyone else.
So you just beat
Stop
up the table.
beating up on him.
I can't dance like you. Screw you guys.
I'm trying to punch the chicken, but it's not. There we go.
Punch the chicken.
I think you have some. I think you have some pent-up rage problems. There.
No, it was just like it's.
Frodo
It's
was
I
fun.
can't dance.
Frodo
Ah!
never was the most popular Hobbit, and now we know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like. It's actually kind of like even in the PlayStation 2 and GameCube, Lord of the Rings games, you don't get to explore the Shire like you do in this game.
Yeah, the one thing I love about this game is the open world. You can literally play the whole of Mordor, obviously scaled
I love
down.
this.
Goat power. They should
Sorry,
totally.
not the whole land of Mordor, the whole of Middle Earth. I mean,
They should have totally put a scale version of Goat Simulator in there.
God Simulator.
What is wrong with Goat Simulator
Just-
other than everything?
Just that it does look like a lot of fun, but
It's a lot of fun.
You
Once.
can grow plants?
yeah. So
No, you-
each character has like certain abilities. Surprisingly,
grow.
surprisingly, Sam actually has like he's one of the most versatile. Sam and Legolas are actually the most versatile characters.
So
Because he has Lego in his name.
Well, let's just.
That's so true. They were biased.
Kind of seems weird though to pause your quest to save Middle Earth to grow vegetables.
Maybe it's
You
part
know-
of your quest. You need.
You
so
need
that you don't
food.
get scurvy on your way.
Yeah, so you can grind the wheat to make lambus bread.
well,
Yeah, and then you have a weapon.
well. Going back,
Lambus bread. Maybe
going,
if it gets really stale.
going back to the whole thing about like we need to save the land, but we can stop and save this cat stuck in the tree. Type of thing is a common thing in games in general. Even in games like big epic games like Mass Effect. Like, you
At the
have
moment,
time.
this is
You have
totally
all. They're
very-
like we're running out of time, but technically you have all the time in the world.
To be fair, in
Because
some
time
of
is
them,
frozen.
to be fair, in some of them, if you do trigger an event and then don't go and save it,
Yes,
it goes
that's
and
true,
it
yeah.
causes issues later.
That's totally what Zelda does.
Yeah,
corn
Zelda.
looks
Zelda is quite bad when it comes to
The
that.
corn looks
No, but
quite
I mean,
delicious.
in what was it?
Majority-
Which was the one with the giant moon?
Yeah,
Oh
majority-
no,
Majora's
yeah,
Mask.
that's
Okay,
that
but
you
that
that
was
you
the-
definitely on the time.
Yeah,
limit.
but that was the entire sort of game mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the next video that we'll do on Lego Lord of the Rings.